Al, back-to-back wins. You must be impressed with that.
Yeah, first of the season. Really pleased. Good result for us. Certainly not a pretty evening, was it? I think it's probably not a good advert for the league, if I'm being brutally honest with you. But yeah, overall, I think sometimes when you come to places where teams just really direct and put it on you, and it's a typical hard non-league battle, actually to come out on the right side of it's really pleasing for us. I think we played football for probably about 15 minutes in the first half, and we did all the damage in that period there. We were shouting to get onto the boys to try and get the ball down second half to try and impose ourselves a little bit more on the game, but we didn't quite manage to do that. But overall, I'm absolutely delighted with the 3 points.
Yeah, coming away from here, that's a really good result, and nice to see Kenny score a goal, which is a bit of a rarity, but also having to finish the game with our under-18s attack and watching them at this level, that's a great future for the club, surely.
Yeah, 2 parts. I mean, if I'm honest, I think if you had to pick a player of the season so far, Kenny and Connor would probably be the ones who are in the debate. And I think Kenny's been excellent so far this season, and to see him score tonight is really pleasing. But I know him and the blocks and things like that he's put in again will probably be more pleasing for him. But yeah, the front line's been, to finish with Liam, Jude and Dylan on there, you wouldn't think that that's where we'd be, but unfortunately that is, and fair play to them. I think the 3 of them did really well up there. Jude's played a lot of games now. Dill made a great impact Saturday. I didn't, until I watched it back, I didn't quite realise how good he was on Saturday, but he was excellent. Run himself ragged again on there, and it's nice to get Liam on and get him some minutes. But to be honest, you could go through all of them as well. In the midfield, Connor and Ben were excellent. I thought the back four, I thought Levi was excellent as well, Simo. So I think all through it, fair play to all the boys for getting the result.
And off we go for another long away trip to Highgate, and obviously the amount of rain we're going to get this week is going to help Highgate on that pitch. So what's your thoughts about Highgate away on Saturday?
Yeah, I don't know what the pitch is like. I've only been there once actually, which is quite surprising, but it was sort of September time, or it was, I think it was actually August when we went there last year. Yeah. So it'll be tough to go there, and look, we've had a couple come off with injuries tonight. We've got a couple of injuries in the squad, so we'll just have to patch everybody up and just try and get as good a side out as we possibly can. And look, we've done 2 in a row now, and I've said a couple of times that 10-game spell we had last year where we were winning week in, week out, was why we got where we needed to be. So I'm hoping we can kick on again, get another result, and then that gives us some chance to get a rest next week, no Tuesday game, and let's go from there. So Saturday will be a big one for us. We've got to keep this run going.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Al.
Cheers, Al.